Okay, so what I've done is I've tried to debug. I've tried to do some debugging. I found what the problem is, but I'll show you what I did to debug. So the the problem I thought was somewhere in verify token. So because when we did this, we got the data, got the token, um, and then it's somewhere in here. It wasn't processing this. It wasn't running get all books. So something was going wrong here. So if we have a look in here, let's just make sure, I want to make sure I'm getting the token and the secret. So here I've got verify um, is false, and then I've got some echoes here. So echoes just print out to the screen. So like we've seen before, we used echoes here. We had echo data received and we print R. Okay, so if I put a die here, it will stop there and we can see what's going on there. So if I go back to my page, let's clear all these out and refresh. So we can see it's coming back. It says verifies nothing. We'll work that out in a minute. And it says token is quotes, and it's got all the token there. It's got end quotes, and then it's got my secret there. So he's got the secret. So he's passed those in. So they're inside the subroutine now. So that's okay. So I'm going to take that die out. And then here, it breaks the token apart here. And then here I've got a print for the part. So I'm going to comment these out later. So I know these are coming in, so I don't need to worry about those for the minute. Okay, let's see what it says for the different parts now. So I'm just going through step by step, trying to figure out where the problem is. Okay, so now it's saying these are my parts. So the first part, it's got the quote there. Now I don't want it to have the quote there. So I think there might be a problem in sending the token itself, but we'll have a look. We'll just carry on. And then this is the part where I get it to remake the signature here. So then I've got two parts of the signature here. So the base 64 is what I've remade. The signature part is what's come from token. So those two need to be the same for verify to be true. So if I go back and let's see what we get here. Oops. Let's refresh it. There we go. Did I remove the die? Oh, I didn't save it. Control S. Right, so it's coming back and it's saying here, signature is that, it's the one that's been recreated. But then this has got that extra quote on it. And I'm a little bit worried about that extra quote there. That shouldn't be there. Okay, so let's just have a look on our JavaScript, make sure we've done everything right on our JavaScript to send the data properly. So where we've gathered the data, we've got gather data, we've got JSON stringify, and then when we send in the request, we've stringified again. Right, so there's the problem. So I don't need to do two lots of strings. That's where that extra quote is coming from. I'll just say send the token there. Need to be there. And then just stringify it once. Right, let's see if that makes a difference. I think it will. So here, right, now they're exactly the same. So this is the one that's been recreated. This is the one I've been sent. We lost these quotes now. So there was my problem. So hopefully, if we get rid of all of this now, so I'm going to leave these debugs in just for the minute. So I don't want that debug in there. And if we leave the debugs in, when we go to retrieve the data, we won't be able to get the data properly. So that should be double. There we go. Save that. Hopefully, we'll get something back now. All right, so now we've got a different problem here. Array to string conversion on line 89, and I think that's the extra line that I've put in. So verify it's true, line 89. Let's check where it's saying that error message. Get all books PHP on line 89. Let's run that again. Have we got a line 89 in here now? Did I save it? Oh, get all books, yes. Wrong one. So we don't need token anymore. I think that's all right. Right, so I don't need that there. That's what the other thing I was trying. I don't need that. So let's try that again. On line 85 now. So I've got a problem down here. It's because I was trying to print the echo. I've still got my debugging in there. So let's get, because it's an array, so it won't print it with echo. You need to print underscore R. Let's try again. Right, so it's brought me back into here. So if I do that. So hopefully, there we go, application, but it's got this here. So we'll work that out in a minute, but it's returned some data, okay? And it's returned some data into here, and we can see in here, in my response, I've got lots of data, and I've got 300 records. These are all my records. Okay, so work out what to do with those in a minute. Okay, but it's returned my data successfully. So now I've got the data, now I can do something with it, and that's what I wanted. Okay, so we'll do that next.